Hey, my name is Ranjali and I write a vegetarian food blog, and today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple potato curry. It's called Dahi Wali Aloo, which literally if you translate it, it just means potatoes cooked with a yogurt curry. So of course the predominant ingredient in here is potatoes, and then I've got some yogurt that I've gone ahead and whisked really well. You can use store-bought yogurt or you can make your own. I went ahead and used some Greek yogurt because I really like how thick it is. And I've gone ahead and boiled and diced 3 very large russet potatoes. So if you're going to use the regular small ones, you want to go ahead and use at least 4 to 5. Go ahead and boil them and then just chunk them up into, cubes about that big. And here are some of the spices that are going to go in. We've got some cayenne. I've got a little bit of turmeric because you can't make Indian food without turmeric. I've got some cumin powder. It's just cumin seeds that have been powdered up, whole cumin seeds, and I've got some coriander powder. It's just coriander seeds that have been powdered up. And then we're going to season it with a little bit of salt, and I've got a little bit of cilantro that I'm going to use at the end for garnishing. I've got about 1 inch of ginger finely minced. I've got 3 skinny serrano chilies that I finely diced up. And I've got a little bit of hing. This is asafoetida. You use it in a lot of Indian cooking. It's supposed to help prevent gas and indigestion. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. So I'm going to start by putting about 2 teaspoons of oil in a big non-stick skillet, and it's been heating for a couple minutes, so it's probably pretty hot right now. And I'm going to go ahead and just put in about a pinch or so of the asafoetida and throw in about a big heat teaspoon of cumin seeds. And it starts sizzling immediately because the oil's so hot. And now I'm also going to go ahead and add the ginger that I finally minced up earlier, and the skinny chilies, and just let it fry up for like a few seconds. So now that it's fried up for a few seconds, I've gone ahead and turned the heat off because now I'm going to go ahead and add the yogurt in. 1 teaspoon at a time. I don't want to add the whole lot together because then the yogurt will start to curdle. And you don't want, you want to definitely add it off of the heat because otherwise it's going to start spluttering really violently and make a huge mess in your kitchen, which you don't want. So it's come down, so I'm going to start adding the yogurt very slowly, just 1 spoon at a time. And as soon as you're done adding the yogurt, go ahead and whisk it really well so it all kind of incorporates and you don't have any lumps. So now I've added all of my yogurt. I'm whisking it. I'm going to turn the heat back on, but I'm going to turn it on to the lowest setting possible. Go ahead and keep whisking it. Just a minute or 2. Now I'm going to start adding some of my dry spices that I mentioned earlier. We'll start with the cayenne, just about 1 teaspoon. If you like it hot, go ahead and add some more. A little bit of turmeric. Gives it that nice yellow color. It's got some really great antiseptic properties too, in case you were interested. A little bit of roasted cumin, a little bit, about 1.5 teaspoons. And finally, coriander powder. I love coriander in any form, whether it's the whole seeds, powdered, or actually the cilantro leaves. It's great stuff. It's very flavorful. So whisk this all really in nicely and cook it for another minute. So my yogurt with all the spice has been cooking for a few minutes now. I'm just seasoning it up with a little bit of salt. You want to go ahead and put the salt in and stir it so it incorporates. And now I'm going to add the potatoes. These are potatoes that were boiled and cubed, so go ahead and put them in here now. mix them really nicely into this yogurt sauce so that it coats every inch of it, just like so. And if you find that you didn't have enough yogurt, go ahead and put a little bit of water in case the mixture starts to get a little bit dry. You want it to be kind of soupy in consistency. And this is a very, very quick and simple curry that you can whip up. Whether you're vegetarian or not, I mean, if you're making maybe fish or lamb, this would be a great side, or it's really good Indian main course by itself. So mix this in. I'm going to add a little bit of water and then cook it with the lid on. Just pouring in about a half a cup of water. Actually, it wasn't even half a cup, it was a quarter cup. Just go ahead and mix it all in. And now I'm just going to cook it with the lid on for about 15 minutes or so until the yogurt kind of just really thickens and then starts to coat the potatoes. And at that point, you know you're done. Just want to sprinkle it with a little bit of cilantro and you're good to go. Okay, so my potato curry has been cooking for about 15 to 17 minutes and it looks pretty good and pretty thick right now, so I think we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and just sprinkle on some cilantro all over the top. Gives it a nice burst of freshness and some fresh flavor. I want to give it a little bit of a try and make sure that all the spices are just right, so just gotta blow on a little bit. The yogurt's a little bit tart. Curry's gotten a little bit creamy over time. A little bit of heat, not too much. Nice smokiness from the whole cumin seeds. You gotta give this a shot. This is such a quick and easy curry to make. I know most people think of Indian food as being very intimidating with a whole ton of ingredients, but look how fast this was. I hope you give this a shot and let me know what you think. And for more quick and easy recipe ideas just like this one, be sure to visit my blog at wakeupandSmellTheMasala.blogspot.com. You can find a step-by-step recipe of this dish on my blog, so I'll go ahead and link it to that, and I'll see you next time with another video.